In today's fast-paced digital world, staying informed and connected is more important than ever. Within this rapidly evolving digital landscape, we must ensure that Jamaican citizens are positioned to take advantage of the technology and equipped with the safeguards to protect against the dangers, especially for our children and those most vulnerable. Introducing the Content Code, an internationally benchmarked tool that will replace the current Children's Code for programming. By following its guidelines, consumers and content providers can participate in protecting children from the negative impact of media violence, sexual content, and adult language across all platforms and media. Developed by the Broadcasting Commission of Jamaica in line with the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, the code addresses three main priorities for children: protection, provision, and participation. Imagine a scenario where you stumble upon inappropriate content without any warning or advisories. The risks are real: violence, adult language, sexual content, exploitation, and discrimination are just a few examples of the dangers lurking behind your screens. This becomes more likely for all of us without the guidance and framework of a content code. It is essential for all Jamaicans, from young people to guardians and the elderly, to understand the code, as it helps to ensure a safer media experience for everyone, whether they're watching TV, listening to the radio, or consuming content online. The new code extends the traditional rating guide and emphasizes emerging safety issues of privacy, inclusion, immersion and persuasive technology, child sexual exploitation and abuse content, advertising to children, and more. The new component for inclusion emphasizes the role that everyone has to play in keeping Jamaica's children safe. The components of the content code are as follows. Accuracy must be maintained in provided content and free of intent to harm. Ads should be appropriate for the consumer's age, factual, and reasonable. Notice should be given prior to sharing content with problematic sounds or images. Age-appropriate ratings should be applied when delivering content to children. Child sexual exploitation and abuse material must not be shared. Evidence should be reported when found from an identifiable source. Decency assessments should include violence, language, and sex ratings using the rating guide. Discriminating content that promotes hate or incites violence should be avoided or rated adult/not for transmission depending on format. All users should have access, receive information, and share it within the bounds of the law. Platforms/devices should make it easy for users to take breaks and know when persuasive design is embedded in tech. Language used in content sharing should be understandable and accurate. Parents and guardians should ensure their child's media use is healthy. Seek professional help if a media problem exists. Sensitivity must be taken regarding victims of crime/trauma in depictions. They must have input over how their images are used. Parents, guardians, and the general public should take into account the content code when considering how best to protect the most vulnerable persons under our care from harmful or inappropriate content. It is a practical guide in 1. Determining what is suitable for children, 2. Understanding the importance of parental guidance, and 3. Flagging and reporting inappropriate content. Media practitioners may use the content code in 1. Evaluating children's needs to produce content that is age appropriate. 2. Creating effective programming schedule to ensure that specific programs are transmitted to suitable audiences. 3. Assessing, rating, and measuring programs with problematic material to efficiently issue advisories before transmission. The content code will be key to a successful national transition to a digital economy. It encourages the smart use of technology, responsible consumption of content, and above all, protects us, our rights, and our future generations. We want to hear from you as we finalize the content code. Join with us as we move towards creating a safer, more inclusive digital landscape in Jamaica for everyone.